96 comma y 50 53. Rectangle is ready. Now within this rectangle I am going to create the remaining portion of the geometry. Now this point is the center point. The center point, create. It's not clear, no? Why? So create line horizontal. Okay. So first specify the first end point. 48 is x, comma y is how much?
26.5.
Y is
26.5.
26.5. And next point 70 and y. So it is 70 comma 26.5. Enter button. The line is created. Okay. So now this at this end point I need a circle of diameter, 2 diameters. The larger one is of radius 19 and the smaller one is of radius 6. So I will go to create arc. I will go for circle point plus radius. Radius is how much? 19 from this point, and again back up circle point plus radius again. Radius this time is 6. So it is created. The next, from this point to this point it is given as 40.5. So tell me what should I create? Line from this point I will start horizontal. From this point I will start. Next end point is how much? 29.5 you said, na? And 26.5. Next, again an arc, circle point plus radius. Radius is 6. This point. Next, create line, tangent, 2 arcs. This arc to this arc. This arc to this arc. 2 lines are created. I am using the tangent option to 2 arcs. This option is slightly different. Try to remember it. Tangent to 2 arcs. Next, this is done. This is done. Now I need to create this. For creating, say maybe main menu, create a point. I will create. Okay. Where 48 comma minus how much by position 48 comma minus how much? Be careful, huh? Don't tell me wrong values, because with those only I'll create the thing.
32
minus 32. Fit screen. The point is created. From this point the arc should be made of radius how much? It should exactly touch this arc only then. So I'll go to create arc, circle point plus radius. Radius is 43.5. Enter. From this particular point, click. It is exactly touching. So whatever we have created till now is perfect. Nothing to worry. Okay. Next, I need to create, what I will do, create line horizontal, say maybe from here to here, a long line of some random length I am creating. So this line I am going to XForm, offset, copy, use the construction attributes. Offset distance is how much now? Horizontal line 24. Click OK. This on the upper side, this on the lower side. Done. So I need vertical line. Vertical line, from where is the reference? Main menu, create line vertical. From this point I will create I'll create one more line vertical from this point to this point. Enter. So one vertical line I've got. This portion is overlapped by two lines. I should remember that because I have to delete that line. Otherwise, in operations, it will create the trouble. So I need to remember that here it is an overlap line, but I need to offset only this line. So I'll go to again XForm, offset. Again this time you can use move also because the source line itself can be moved. We don't need a line there. Either you can go for copy or move. Offset distance is this time how much? 62.5. Offset distance is 62.5. Click OK. This line on this side is done. Clear? And this arc, what I will do is, instead of creating that point on the upper side, then creating the circle, I'll simply mirror this. So I will go to main menu, XForm, mirror this object, done, across a line, and it is this line across which it has to be mirrored. Now this time whether it is to be moved or copied, so it has to be copy compulsorily and use construction attributes. What does this mean? And click OK. So it is copied across that particular line, horizontal line which we had selected. First I will delete this line, I don't need this. Next, modify, break, two pieces, this arc at this point, this arc at this point. Arc is broken, so I'll delete this. Why I'm deleting first the circles? I'll delete even this point, not needed, because I can zoom properly and work only on the required area. Again I will go to break this one at, undo, backup. Two pieces, break this one at this point and this one at this point, this one at this point. If it is not breaking up, go for modify trim, two entities. I need this portion and this portion, so that portion gets trimmed. This one you can delete directly. Now I can work comfortably by zooming. Next, modify trim, two entities. I need this and this and this. The next, this and this I need, this and this. I'll undo, I'll break it, that is better, instead of extending and again trimming and again extending. Sir, basate. Yes, CNC batch वाला लेना चाहूँ. मैं दोनों में करती हूँ. Yes, sir. I ordered. कहाँ है?
नहीं, मैं लेट करके सर्च कराता है.
So I have used break option over here to break that particular circle into two pieces. Next, I'll delete this horizontal line, not needed.
मास्टर क्या मेट में जा.
Next,
मास्टर क्या मेट में जा.
what is next? XForm
ऊपर गया दे.
or modify.
तो मिलेट.
Fillet I can give radius. How much is the radius for this fillet? At the corner, 5 as the radius. I'll select this line and this line. This line and this line, so directly the lines will get trimmed off. Next, this inside portion of the circle I have to delete, so I have to break it, modify, break, two pieces, this one at this point, broken, so I can delete this part directly. Geometry is ready. Next, I need to go for the tool paths. Job setup. How do we start? Tell me. The most thing that you should do, very important. Next, because from that point, whatever XYZ values you give, 63 X 106 Z 10. So Z is 10. Display stock should have a tick mark. Fit screen should have a tick mark. Here stock origin. Y is minus phi. Don't shift Z. Never shift Z. Z is always on the surface. Z 0 only compulsorily. So don't get mixed up with this XYZ. Remember this. Click OK. You have to see to it that this dotted line, the red line is entirely covering the geometry in a perfect manner. Can you see that? So this has to be the. I'll go to counter operation, chain. I'll click on the outer part, one line. The entire thing gets selected. Click done. Here, get tool from library. 3 mm flat end mill I will use. Click OK. Counter parameters. What all to change? Depth how much? Minus 10. Computer compensation is presently left. I will not change much things over here. Click OK. So whether the tool is moving from outside or inside? Outside. So it is perfect. So first operation is over. Then next I need to pocket. I will go for area. I'll select this area between the two and click done. I'll use the same tool. If you want, you can import a different tool so that area is large. I'll go for get tool from library. I'll go for a 5 mm tool. That also I can do. Pocketing parameters. Depth is how much? Pocket.
5 mm.
Pocket depth is 5. So I'll specify 5 over here. Next, roughing or finishing parameters I'll use true spiral or any method how the tool has to move. I purposely did that to check how many are awake. Okay. So this is the way the material will get removed. I'll go to again operations. Now you see here this particular operation is operation number 1, which is contour. Then next second operation is pocket. At present only pocket has a tick mark. This operation is not selected. So I generally follow one sequence. So I always click select all, regenerate path and verify. I'll click play button. It is happening like this. Why? One more mistake. In the simulation window, the simulation always before starting with the simulation, this question mark with the cross symbol is there. I'll go there and I'll see what is the job values presently. It is having some use.
Job set values.
Click here, see the change in the numbers. I'll click OK, come back and now made. Fine.